The Republican National Convention kicked off last night in Milwaukee, where Ohio Senator JD Vance was introduced as the GOP pick for vice president. Vance talked with Fox News about his change of heart when it comes to the Republican presidential candidate. Take a look.
You didn't have the nicest things to say about him back in 2016, which seems like a long time ago now. You know, you literally said, you texted a friend that Trump is a cynical like Nixon who wouldn't be that bad and might even prove useful, and that he's America's Hitler. And you compared him to a cultural heroine in the Atlantic Monthly. And I'll tell you Trump's response, but you said that then. What do you say to people that say, well, wait a minute? Sure. What did he mean?
Well, Sean, I don't hide from that. I was certainly skeptical of Donald Trump in 2016, but President Trump was a great president, and he changed my mind. I think he changed the minds of a lot of Americans because, again, he delivered that peace and prosperity. If you go back to what I thought in 2016, another thing that was going on, Sean, is I bought into the media's lies and distortions. I bought into this idea that somehow he was going to be so different, a terrible threat to democracy. It was a joke. Joe Biden is the one who's trying to throw his political opposition in jail. Joe Biden is the one who's trying to undermine American law and order. President Trump did a really good job. And I actually think it's a good thing when you see somebody, you were wrong about him, you ought to admit the mistake and admit that you were wrong.
The question is now, will MAGA Republicans accept him as VP? And is this pick going to sway any undecided voters?
May I speak?
Sure, Joy.
I like that you raised your hand.
I think this is a very good choice for the Democrats. This is good news for the Democrats, in my opinion. Maybe you agree with that.
I do.
Because he's a carbon copy of Trump.
Yeah.
So what new voters is he going to bring in?
Point.
Not the suburban mom, not the girl who needs an abortion, not the gay people who want to retain their rights, not people who support Ukraine. So what exactly did he accomplish? And by the way, I just want to finish one thing. He's very big on... He's against all abortion, no matter what, except maybe if the mother's life is in danger. So if a child is raped by her uncle or her father, God forbid, that child must bring that baby to term, according to Vance. All right? The other thing that really ticked me off is he said that people in unhappy or even violent marriages should stay married. Now, I work a lot for The Retreat, which is an organization that protects women from abusive husbands. They go to this place in their pajamas. They run with their children in their pajamas. And so to stay in a marriage like that not only puts the woman at risk, but the children at risk. So he's worried about the children. He says shift spouses like that he claimed that people who shift spouses like that change their underwear, inflicting long-term damage upon the kids. The long-term damage upon the kids is the abusive husband who wants to hurt the wife and possibly the children.
And the child seeing all of that as well.
And the child experiencing that. So he is completely distorted in his views, and so is Trump. So the two of them have that in common. What's the point?
When he was asked about that on Hannity and disputed it, but I think the words speak for themselves. This was a gamble by Donald Trump to pick him. It was a name that had been out there. His son, Don Jr. and Eric Trump had really been pushing for him, as had Elon Musk and some of these Silicon Valley tech billionaire bro types. I think it's a gamble because he's got some talents. This is somebody who's incredibly savvy. He's a Yale law grad. He's a former Marine. But for every normal interview he's given in mainstream media, there are extremely polarizing clips of him in some of the farthest right corners of the internet espousing things that are outside of the political mainstream. Democrats are going to have a field day picking apart some of the things he said. But why did he pick him? Yesterday, Elon Musk, it's reported, committed to giving $45 million a month to a Trump-aligned super PAC since JD Vance has been announced as the VP. We are seeing a total realignment of Republican politics. I was watching the convention, and listen, I'm grateful Donald Trump is safe. I think it was a powerful moment to see he survived this assassination attempt. But the policies that were espoused, Reaganism is dead. This is a
talking about the Republican pick. Donald Trump picked JD Vance for the VP. There's a lot of people give their own opinion. You see how JD Vance, you see, as a new VP, what he's talking, how confident he is. 2016, he was against President Donald Trump. He said President Donald Trump is a Hitler of our time. President Donald Trump is compared to Nixon. He went and called President Donald Trump all type of name. That President Donald Trump cannot be the president. President Donald Trump is the Hitler. You know what Hitler? Be the American president. He should step down. 2016, he was very big about that, and he was all over the place, talking. Calm down. He didn't support one big about President Donald Trump. And then all of you, voila, 2024, we see him. He's a big supporter. So he was being asked, why did you do that? He said that the media made him blindfolded him about President Donald Trump. He was blind. He was not seeing. Now he can see. As they say, now when I was blind, but now I can see. So he could see now. And then President Donald Trump changed the economic. For the 4 years that he was the president, the economy became better. So that's why he changed his mind and see that something good is with President Donald Trump. He has just been blind. You know, the women in the view came and gave their own opinion that why was he select among everybody? You know, with somebody like me, I was thinking that Tim Scott might be, because Tim Scott was everywhere with him. And me, I thought it would be Tim Scott, but Tim Scott did not. Because Tim Scott was everywhere and actually was being favored, but that did not happen. So the women in the view gave their own opinion that because he can do what Mike Pence cannot do, he's flippant. He's the one that, according to Joe Biden, he's a good fit for the Democrat because he supported abortion, that in the case that someone's life is at stake, the patient to commit abortion. But in the case that you're being raped by your father or your brother or somebody raped you at home, you became pregnant, they want the woman to have that baby. They talk about he's against women who leave their husband. Even in an abusive relationship, he doesn't accept. So Joe Biden was saying that he works in a refuge for women that are being abused, are being assaulted by their husband. In that particular place, women run with their pajamas overnight and comes. According to him, especially those women need help. Not only themselves, but too from their children also. Just a child seeing that you're being affected psychologically. So why would you want such a person to remain married? Is that the right thing to do? So he's not even the right candidate. So according to them also, because of money, that's why President Donald Trump selected that sector. President Donald Trump's son also influenced him to select him also. So all those, above everything, Whoopi can come and say that these men and women cannot decide who you vote. The main person to vote is the people, us the people. So we decide who to be the president and who not to be the president. After deciding that, it makes us to have a better country. What do you think? Do you think Republicans are going to accept him as their VP? Or is it going to be chaotic in the Republican camp? Let me see your opinion in the comments. Then he talks about if they don't win, they are going to fight. Because he say in January 6, if he was the VP, he could have been able to send a lot of legislators to want to examine really. So they say he's not different from even President Donald Trump. What do you think after everything? Let me see your opinion in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help subscribe and help share the video. Sharing the video make it visible, more visible for YouTube, for the algorithm, which encourage us to keep bringing new videos every day. God bless you. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help subscribe and help share the video. Sharing the video make it visible, more visible for YouTube, for the algorithm, which encourage us to keep bringing new videos every day. God bless you. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help subscribe and help share the video. Sharing the video make it visible, more visible for YouTube, for the algorithm, which encourage us to keep bringing new videos every day. God bless you.